Alright, so in this video you're gonna witness me doing my first 3 PvP arenas in New World, which is a new mode that they introduced recently, or quite recently actually. And yeah, I played at release and the 20 versus 20 outpost rush is really laggy, so I thought why not dip into this and just see how it goes. So we're gonna start here, instantly missing the explosive arrow. There's an AFK, which is very unfortunate. But, yeah, I'm not going to show you anything scripted, so this is just the 3 first arenas, legit. So, it is what it is. Just trying to get closer and start really focusing and succeeding at focusing our buddy there. And there I got the repost, the double repost off, which is quite nice actually. And that pretty much is around, but they did have a 2v3 disadvantage, so this is really just yeah, kind of a steamroll and really hard for them, and I guess they're very frustrated. Alright, after the next round, this time it hits. Oh no, it's the AFK again, or half AFK. I think he's just here for the bump. And he's ruining the fun for everybody else since he's not getting punished for, you know, doing it this way. Just feeding himself in. And at this point it's really just, you know, finishing them off since they actually managed to kill one of ours again. And he thankfully ate the repost. And thankfully we got a kill off, and my buddy here did a good job in finishing the other guy. And yeah, it seems like with the hatchet it's really difficult. You really have to wait it out and keep distance while they have Undying up, so this it's actually just a few seconds, but it can feel quite a long time. I noticed in an open world PvP, which is what I do mostly. Yeah, my bow aim is really not top notch. I gotta say, played around with a lot of weapons, came back to the bow, but no, it really depends on the day and how much I played, how good the muscle memory actually works. And also, the 3v3 arenas, as long as it's instanced, it is quite difficult to keep, you know, it doesn't feel quite the same like when you're dueling someone. Well, not just the frame rate, but overall, the game feels a bit different when you play arenas or outpost rush, I gotta say. I'm just kiting here, using the roll, 2 seconds, I think it's 2 seconds of haste. And yes, the first game was just a steamroll. You can actually see me getting the achievement up there. And yeah, this is the damaged shard, so quite decent damage, especially since I have 607 gear. It's not max gear, so I'm quite happy with my first game overall, even though it was quite unfair. If you see, this one guy just did 200k. So after the next round, just requeued, got another pop instantly. And this time they're all active. This is kind of cocky to go for a duel here with the other archer. That was awful. There's the repost, but he just dodge rolled that after it hit, which happens quite a lot. You can bait it out with certain hits. So I'm pretty much done here, I think. I'm still getting my potion in, but my one teammate is already dead, which is quite unfortunate. So even with all the focus on me, it's quite difficult to do this. Even got the repost, but there's just a bombardment of VFX, and as you just heard. So after the next round, this game looks pretty tough since there's a guy on our team who's just maybe undergeared, maybe just not quite as experienced with the combat system, so it is quite rough. I'm missing a lot of shots here, hitting the two most important ones at least, after the explosive pharaoh. This guy just rushes in, so this is a point where we should actually get to burst him down, but instead I'm getting burst down. Yeah, I wanted to abort this, I actually rolled, but sometimes you get stuck with the rapid shots. Yeah. As you saw, I'd actually pressed the repost, but the game ignored it, which is what I'm talking about. Doesn't happen to me a lot in the open world, but yeah, in PvP instances, it seems to be a thing that abilities just don't trigger if you activate them. And I wasn't stunned or anything, or knocked back, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, going with the archer duel again. While this guy's just spearing in. There's the repost, he rolled that again. And I gotta find a counter for that. Yeah, no. This was just basically throwing at this point. Yeah, I don't know. He's turning his back to the enemy, like my teammate just turned his back to the enemy. Got some huge ass backstabs in on his back. But yeah, this is just a 0v3.